Now he doesn't. The disadvantage here, I would say, is that he doesn't have all the disruption.
Yeah, in this
for
case,
people's disruption.
It's almost like he's like, maybe I'll just draw into it.
Right.
It's kind of like there as an afterthought in a strange way.
You're definitely not
on the left with.
Like when you see turn 2 Lotus Cobra, you're definitely not playing. Like you definitely don't put your opponent on Deceiver's
Right.
head.
Nice little surprise there.
And the fact that it can happen on like turn 4 still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Also, I mean, Splinter Twin on an Inferno Titan doesn't seem bad.
Why? I'm just kidding.
Just doesn't seem bad is all I'm saying.
No. I agree with that.
Okay, good. Drew Levin, on the other hand, playing a Dark Blade variant. He's playing a more classic Dark Blade with the actual Squadron Hawks. We haven't seen a lot of that today. Most of what we've seen have been decks without the Squadron Hawks, and instead with Vampire Nighthawks and Spellskites main. Drew has 3 Spellskites in the sideboard, none main deck, but he does play the classic 8 white 2-drops, 4 Squadron Hawks, 4 Stoneforge Mystic, and then he's got 2 Emiria Angel in the main deck.
Emiria Angel going strong.
Alongside 2 more Emiria Angel in the sideboard. And then for his spells, he's got the Preordains, Inquisitions, Despise, 2 of those main deck. Some Mana Leak, Go for the Throat, Into the Royal, a Batterskull, Sword of War and Peace, and a Sword of Feast and Famine. So the trio, the new equipment trio, basically. And I remember back when it was like Sword of Feast and Famine, Sword of Body and Mind, and Silvok Lifestaff.
Silvok Lifestaff, yeah, those days are long over, it looks like. Tim started with his Raging Ravine, and Drew played a Plains. Tim plays a Mystic Rainforest, and Drew throws down his Stoneforge Mystic with his Swamp, which clearly resolves.
Yeah. Either that or Drew's just taking a lot of liberty there, digging through his deck, and Tim says, oh, I'm going to out-leak that. Edgar Flores makes top 8 yet again. If he didn't, I would have been surprised.
Yeah. It would have been shocking.
Now, what he's playing, I don't know. I should have asked him.
He's got the Sword of War and Peace in his hand. Did he search for Batterskull or the War and Peace?
I missed it because Edgar Flores distracted me. He Jedi mind tricked me to look away exactly when Drew was looking for his equipment.
Drew is off blue mana right now, it seems. Don't see if he has it in his hand, but right now he is lacking any sort of blue mana. But it doesn't look like he needs it right now.
I love the shortcutting going on here. He's like, I'm gonna vial this in. I'm not even gonna tap my lands or my Stoneforge Mystic to vial this in. And then did you see that? Like during Tim's turn, he's like, why even do it? But yeah, he attaches the sword to the Mystic, swings in, untaps his lands, plays another Stoneforge Mystic. Wow. Just looking good on Drew's side of the board. Now, I don't know what Tim's got going on in his hand, but Drew has, I think, all the equipment in his deck now in his hand. He's got, well, besides the Sword of Peace and Famine that's on the table, no more equipment in his deck. The rest of the Stoneforge Mystics in his deck are Squires.
Yes. It probably won't come to that for Drew, given the start that he's had. So.
Yeah.
But of course, without any islands, Tim could just as easily go off on the Splinter Twin combo.
That's a good point. He doesn't look like he's excited though. Like, I got the combo. Like, I don't think he has the combo. I have a feeling he does not have the combo in his hand. Could very well. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he could fetch, drop the guy, play a land, play the Splinter Twin, and win. But
Tim plays an island and passes the turn. Drew now plays a land. Don't know. Oh, it's not an island. And he can't fetch Tundra.
No, he cannot.
Players, as they come to a close, I'd like to invite you to take a look at
or Tropical Island, for that matter.
This Dungeon Druid has doing 3D art.
Well, he definitely can't fetch a Tropical Island.
And then Volcanic Island.
I almost made him spit his water out.
Yeah. I was picturing Volcanic Island.
I knew you knew what you meant.
Vials in, I always know what I mean. Vials in a sort of War and Peace. Looks like he's paying to equip it.
Yep.
Deceiver XR comes down to to tap that mystic wielding 2 swords.
Oh man, the look on Drew's face said it all. He's like, "Oh, okay, you've got Deceiver Exarch in your rug deck. All right then."
Uh-oh. Oh my god, he just top decked Splinter Twin.
Oh my god. Well,
that just...
well, the surprise is over.
Yeah.
The surprise factor.
That was ridiculous. He literally just picked it up and went, "Oh, there it is. There's the other half."
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, I guess that's how you win a Grand Prix.
Yeah. Top deck Tim Landale, Grand Prix champion.
Top deck Tim.
Oh my gosh.
Now, see, that's a good nickname.
Splinter Tim Landale.
Splinter Tim.
Oh my gosh. That was Drew with the...
You get to have all your quarters back for those last 2.
Thanks. That's why we didn't need the jar. We knew where we were going. Wow. Drew with the explosiveness. Oh my gosh. Like 2 swords, 2 mystics, a batter skull in his hand. Just unbelievable.
And Tim just ends the game with 2 cards.
Yeah. Did he play anything else? Did he play a spell besides the combo?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think he just played 2
discarded
cards.
Inferno Titan.
Oh my god.
Sort of feasted him. That was nuts.
Speaking of price checks, Splinter Twin sold out at $10, so I think we kind of already knew that.
Yeah. I did trade for mine at 10 with Tim McLaren, awesome dude. Same guy who gave you the sinkhole.
Yeah, I definitely traded mine at 10.
Yeah. Oh, at 10, yeah. Traded for mine at 10. It seems like it's worth it. I don't know.
Sure, I mean, it looks
I'm
like a fun
excited to
deck.
play it. I traded away a lot of F&M promos that I wasn't playing with, and a Garrick. A Lorwyn Garrick that's been in my binder since Lorwyn Block. Since Worlds 2007, when I traded for them, I built that Black-Green Elves deck that was big at that tournament, and then I think at some point took that deck apart, like not long after that, and the Garrick has been in my binder since.
I was about to make the most intelligent comment I've ever made in the history of broadcasting. I was saying, oh, you mean the one with that black-green elf in it?
Exactly, that one.
What was that elf called?
Nath of the Guilty?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for... Yeah.
It was more about, like, Garrick was the Planeswalker then. He was like a $25 Planeswalker. All the others were, like, less than $10, less than $5 in some cases. Planeswalkers were new. People were like, I can Garrick and untap lands.
Johnny was pretty big too, though.
Johnny got big after that, but it was just Garrick, because you could go Garrick, untap 2 lands, tap them, Tarmogoyf, and then next turn threaten to overrun based on what else you had like on board. You can still do that in Extended. Oh wait, no you can't. Tarmogoyf isn't Extended. Legacy. I'm so used to Tarmogoyf being an Extended. Like, I'm still not used to it. Anyway, still do that in Legacy if you want. But anyway,
so if you want to play Tarmogoyf, you know where to go.
Exactly. I traded for the Splinter Twins with F&M promos that have all just been sitting in my binder for like random F&Ms, and then like a Garrick. I traded some Worm tokens, so I kind of threw those in. Worm Coil Engine tokens.
Yes.
Yo MTG taps, business cards, things. So, well, that was just so unbelievable to me that I kind of forgot entirely that they get the sideboard now.
Yeah, we were like...
They didn't forget though, luckily. So they are on to sideboarding.
Really, and this match is over.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Whoa. That was just crazy. But so, okay. Looking at the sideboards, Drew does have 3 Spellskite, which he assuredly brings in at this point. Flash Freeze seems decent now. No, playing against Rug, he's got Inferno Titans to hit with it. He's got Splinter Twins if he wants to hit those with it. Lightning Bolt's not so expensive. Lotus Cobra's in there to it being that he is on the play.
Flash Freeze actually does come in here.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Flash Freeze. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Flash Freeze. Yeah. So I'm saying he's got plenty of targets for it.
Right.
So Flash Freeze, Spellskite. Oust seems decent against the Cobras as well, which there were no Cobras last game, but
there's a snake in my boot.
I think that may be all he brings in.
So Drew preordains here off of Dark Slick Shores.
Tim, on the other hand, looks like he really has like 3 Nature's Claim and some Spell Pierces that he could bring in. That's about it.
Yeah.
I think that he brings in.
I mean, the Pyroclasm wouldn't be terrible either, but
Yeah, I guess the Pyroclasm could go.
I don't know if that actually comes in.
Yeah, it's not that. It's not scary when you're playing against 1/1s. It's when they pick up the swords that they're the problem. So both players with the turn 1 preordain. Drew on the play, second turn, Stoneforge Mystic. Gets a Sword of Feast and Famine, passes the turn back to Tim. Tim plays an Explorer, draws an Inferno Titan off of it, plays a Halimar Depths as his second land for the turn. Sees Preordain, I want to say Copperline Gorge, something else. Tough to see. Whew. Top deck Tim setting up the top of his deck. Honestly, like, just seeing that happen and knowing how good Rug is as a deck, I kind of wouldn't be surprised if Tim takes down this tournament. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like that was just like off the top of my head, not sure, not
Well,
tons
yeah.
of thought. That was just nuts. So
Just
Drew
having one more like big threat to have
Right.
to deal with. Sorry.
Drew plays a Plains and then Inquisition of Kozilek. Gets to see Jace, Inferno Titan, Preordain, Oracle of Moldiah, Deceiver Exarch, and an island.
Well, obviously, I mean, he can take the Preordain or the Deceiver Exarch. It seems like after what happened last game, he
Yeah, I
probably
know.
take the Exarch.
That's what he's thinking. Is like,
Yeah.
after what happened last game, I don't want to take that Exarch. I mean, he really doesn't have many other. He has one other option, literally, and Preordain.
Doesn't seem as threatening.
Well, that's the thing. It all depends on what he preordains into.
True.
It's, as we've said, as we've seen, the discard spells don't protect you from the top of somebody's deck. And top deck Tim's is a master at the top decks. And he does take the Deceiver Exarch. I think I would have taken that too. I just don't know if I know that I'm not as good a player as Drew, so that's, I considered the fact that he may play Preordain. And there's the turn for Jace. And he says, bounce your Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge vials in a Sword of Feast and Famine in response, and then goes back to Drew's hand. Drew looks like he may be playing a Stoneforge Mystic here, and he does. Look at that. Surprise.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Batterskull. Batterskull. That's the card Laskin said was just ridiculous.
It's such an awesome card.
Wasn't it? Well, I think Spagnola was just saying that too. Like, you play Batterskull against like an aggro deck, and they're like, "What do they do?"
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Such a strong card. Yeah, you just said that. It's just really strong.
Can't stress it enough.
I can't wait to play with it myself.
Yeah.
Just picked up my pre-order actually at this event. That's the cool thing, like, about having these events so often and in so many different places. You have an event coming up or in your area, or that you're going to attend. You just like, I just placed up my order with Star City and just was like, I'm picking it up. I don't need to pay shipping. I'll just pick it up when I'm down there. So
I gotta buy you. I got some other stuff.
I picked up a ton of stuff. Actually, maybe we'll play that game after this. We can say, what did we pre-order? What did Joey pre-order from New Phyrexia here? Bounce your Stoneforge Mystic after Oracle of Moldiah comes down for Tim. Drew light on the counter spells. Just 2 main deck mana leaks and 2 flash frees available after sideboarding, possibly. I see one of the mana leaks in Drew's hand. Obviously, he can't mana leak when he only has 1 land available, like the last turn, but That allowed Tim to resolve Jace last turn and then Oracle of Moldaya the turn after, which is pretty. I mean, that combination right there is a extremely strong one.
Yeah, Oracle will definitely help him filter through some lands to get to his combo pieces, or just to play his big creatures down his hand.
He can also rug deck it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stoneforge comes back down. Did he not search?
Maybe he's got all.
That's what I'm saying. He just. I think he's got it all.
Maybe he just needed a creature to put that sword on.
Yeah.
He's got a Nature's Claim on top of his deck right now.
Brainstorms. We see Deceiver Exarch there alongside. Is that a Draga Tree Speaker? I want to say it doesn't look like. It's not in the deck, so.
It's another Nature's Claim.
Oh, that's what it is. Nature's Claim. Sorry. Hidden behind the Deceiver Exarch.
And here comes Inferno Titan. Just gonna kill the Stoneforge and smack Drew in the head for one. We should definitely get Tim in the booth here after after this game. So the Inferno Titan does in fact have a throat.
And Drew went for it. Drew is, really hurting on mana. That's keeping him really, really down here, and it doesn't help. I mean, Drew had that ridiculously strong start last game and couldn't take it down. Now this game where he seems to be so far behind on lands.
Yeah.
And Tim is just, playing a rug deck.
Yeah.
And tons of lands. He's got Jace. He's got Oracle of Moldaya in play. It's just not looking good for Drew here, and he's not even going to get game 3 to try to pull this match out.
I just love the.
Meanwhile, Tim just getting lands, getting an island and then a Raging Ravine off the top of his deck.
I just love the combo being in rug. It just gives it another element. It's just crazy.
So Tim basically resolving a brainstorm here. And Scalding Tarn off the top. So he's now played 2 lands this turn, Raging Ravine and Scalding Tarn off the top of his library.
I figured I should let him know.
Did he already get the seedings?
Probably. So Misty Rainforest top of Tim's deck there. And once more with feeling.
No, that's Inferno Titan.
Oh, right.
In with Oracle of Moldaya.
I know. Drew's in a spot.
Yeah. Spellskite, like I said, that's something you want to bring in at this point. But what exactly is it doing for him?
But at this point, it's Inferno Titan is going to kill it. Mm-hmm. Or no, well...
No, he can block Inferno Titan, that's the thing. Oh, did he? Okay, is he top 8 then? Awesome. Kit Holland should be top 8. Getting a report from Megan Holland, who coincidentally shares the same last name. Was that Splinter Twin on top?
was.
Raging Ravine, Forest. Reveal it.
And
it was Splinter Twin. I like the art on Splinter Twin. I'm kind of glad to be able to say, oh, it's playable. Nature's Claim. Nature's Claim takes out the Spellskite. Now I'm wondering, did he target the Spellskite in the first place, or did he make Drew pay for it?
He pointed at it at first, at the sword at first, which was interesting.
Did Drew just gain 4 life off of something? The Nature's Claim, I guess? So...
yeah.
He didn't play the... he didn't make him pay for it. That's weird. See, I would have just always... I guess he wanted to take out the Spellskite. That's... yeah, the sword isn't relevant at this point. So that's why. He just wanted the Spellskite, and Drew wasn't going to redirect it if he didn't need to. Drew down to 1 life.
That'll do it.
And yeah. Wow. That first... top deck Tim Landale makes the rug deck into something entirely different in game 1.